like it was yesterday. Because that time I was in Makodi with my daddy. We were on holiday for a few weeks. So I was Makodi with my daddy. I now I found some files. Before I was a typical Instagram footballer, like pasta and egg, bread and avocado and all these fancy meals. All these fancy meals that we used to see on footballers story homepage, protein powder, protein shakes, all this kind of stuff. So that's what I was into before. Until I found Football Entangled's page on Instagram, and I saw it say we should be eating raw foods to nourish the body, this and that. But of course, I don't believe that part. I believe the fascia part because everything he said resonated with me. But I don't believe the raw food part for nourishing the body because I don't have enough evidence to back it up. Then when I was on that holiday with my dad during that 4 weeks time, it happened that I found another page on Instagram, the Unorthodox Athlete, and it was having a free course too. Like Entangled, it's the same course that Entangled was had, but his own was free. I decided to go on it and I found all these files, all the fascia training, everything, and I decided to use that 4 weeks holiday to experiment and do everything. So I ran my first raw egg. I first had to convince my mom to allow me to take raw eggs. It don't take so much convincing because my mom she's understanding, but when that usually gives me problem. So I took the egg. Took a cup, cracked it in the cup, and I drank it while squeezing my face like this. Raw egg is not sweet, it's not bitter, but all I know is that it's nourishing for the body. It's nourishing because it contains raw fat and enzymes. If you cook food, I'm talking to you, I don't eat raw food. The only raw food I eat is raw milk and raw egg. And that's because I'm still under my parents and I cannot do anything that they will not approve of. Even this raw egg that I'm taking itself, she's still going to later talk about it. My mom is going to later complain about it, but a tactic you can use is first do what you want to do first and be saying sorry after. If you ask for permission before doing something, then you will say no, I cannot do it again. But if you do the thing first and you just say sorry, it's a tactic that I learned from Hamza. Like, just do what you want to do and you just be, oh, I'm so sorry, it was a mistake, this and that. Don't argue with them, don't complain, don't argue with them, just take it. So raw foods contain raw bacteria and enzymes that make the food to be easily digested. So eating raw foods, I took raw honey to that time, raw egg, raw honey. That time I now have access to raw milk. So it really helped me in jumpstarting my natural training protocol. And that's when I think that was around, it's already 5 years now that I started doing all this training. So I have all the experience. I've got into an academy. I was able to get into a professional academy and I got scouted for my talent. And it's all because of the small habits I've been doing throughout my 5-year period. I've been building up the small habits consistently, from having zero knowledge to having so much knowledge that I put in my football mastery course, my full football maxing guide that is in the first link in the description. So that's just the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Bye.